Hi, it's Mr. Bernay. I'm going to take you through how to find percent error. So we're going to look at this problem number 4. It says a machine cuts lumber into 8-foot planks. Company regulations allow the lengths to vary by 0.5%. That is, increase or decrease by 0.5% of the intended length. Find the range of values allowed by the company's regulations. So you're going to see one like this on your percent test, where they'll give you an amount like these 8-foot planks, and it'll give you a range by which whatever you're looking at can vary. In this case, it's the planks of wood. So they can vary by 0.5%. So they can either be more, 0.5% more than 8 foot, or 0.5% less than 8 foot. So we want to try to find what the range of values is going to be. If we know that a board could be 0.5% less than 8 foot, or 0.5% more than 8 foot. So it kind of walks you through the steps here, and I'll do that for you. So step 1 or step A is to express 0.5% as a decimal, and we do that because we need to turn the percent to a decimal to be able to find a percent of a number. So in this case it's 0.5%, so we turn it to a decimal by dividing 1/2 by 100, and we get 1/2. Use my calculator here. So you can put it in the calculator. 1/2 divided by 100 is 1/200. So to turn that to a decimal, you could do 1 divided by 200. So it's 0.005. 0.005. The other way you could think about this, the way I think about it, rather than dividing 1/2 by 100, is I think about what is 1% as a decimal. 1% as a decimal is, if I move the decimal point over 2 places to the left, it's 0.01. So 1% is equal to 0.01. So 0.01. So half of 1% is a half. So to find half, I divide by 2, and I get 0.005. So you can do it that way as well. Either way, this has you divide 100 by 1/2 by 100. Alright, so B says, what's the length in feet that the planks are allowed to vary? So now we're using that decimal to find a percent of a number. So the percent of the number we're trying to find, the number is 8, because that's how long the board is, 8 feet long. And then it can vary by 0.5%. So we're finding what is 0.5% of 8. So to do that, you do 8 times 0.005. That's how you find 0.5% of 8. So 8 times 0.005 is 0.04. Alright, so step 1 was to find out what 0.5% is as a decimal, and then you use that decimal to find 0.5% of 8, because the lengths of the wood can vary by 0.5%. So 0.5% of 8 is 0.04 feet. So C says, what's the length of the shortest allowable plank and the longest allowable plank cut by the machine? So what you do is you subtract your amount, 0.04, from 8 to find the shortest length, and you add 0.5% of 8 to 8 to find your longest allowable length. So your shortest is 0 minus 0.04, so 7.96, and then 8 plus 0.04 is 8.04. Alright, so your shortest plank, the shortest your plank could be is 7.96, and the reason why is because that's 0.5% less than 8. The longest plank you can have is 8.04 feet, because that is 0.5% more than 8 feet. So again, you'll have a problem like that on the test, problem or two like that on the test where you have to find percent error, and that's the way you do it. You turn the percent to a decimal, you find the percent of the original number, and you use that percent of the original number to calculate your shortest or longest.